Are you all right?
No, I'm just beating the insects off.
And they're everywhere. Oh, I thought you got all that. Oh, okay. If anybody tried to see me just before a performance like this, I'd be furious. I didn't know you were so good about things like
furious.
this. Are you?
No, not really. I don't know. That's all right.
Yeah. The rumor that you're going to call me on stage during the show to sing something from Gilbert and Sullivan, I think is very exciting. Is there any truth to this?
Yes, there is. You have to come on at the end and do the duet, because we're not doing the duet with Stevie Wonder in the afternoon show, so you can do it.
So you and I are doing Titwillow?
Yes.
Later on? Okay, that'll be good.
Sir.
A girl outside was very worried about your weight and had to know exactly what it is. Do you mind revealing anything that intimate?
Yes, 10 kilos.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be glad to know that, and we'll go right to the library to figure it out. Mick, how do you move around in public?
Sort of with a twist and a spin all the
No,
time.
I know that. I mean, could you go from, if you wanted to walk from the hotel over here, have you ever thought of, getting a crew cut?
I wouldn't get in, man. The policemen are too heavy out there.
Yeah. Can this bother you too much, security? Can it affect the audience if there
Yeah, it does.
too many?
It does.
But,
you know, you have to try and find a happy medium, and one's not totally in control, because, like, in a lot of these towns, you know, like the police, like, they have their own thing of what they're going to do, you know, so, you know, they're going to do it anyway, you know, whatever you say. You know, we've got to have X amount of people, or, you know.
So it's sort of out of your control.
Well, not always, but, I mean, you try and talk to them, and some of them are really nice and reasonable, and some of them aren't, you know.
Do you ever stand on stage and get a sense of menace or worry, or does it feel about the same each show?
Oh, it's too different, yeah.
It is different.
Yeah, I mean...
Can you walk out and tell what it's going to be like that night? Can you say this is a bad night?
As soon as you get on there, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know what the audience is like. Yeah.
Do you read poetry?
No.
I know. Well, sometimes. You were registered at a hotel, I won't say what, but under the name of a 18th century poet at one point, and I just wondered if that was...
I haven't read him for years.
Haven't?
No. His is only a slim volume. No, it's quite a lot, actually, but I read it once.
Yeah. Do you write yourself?
I didn't realise you had notes.
Notes? I
never thought you had notes. I thought it was all just straight off.
What notes?
Okay.
I do it. It's all... Well, what's going through you now? Are you nervous? Are you about ready to bounce on stage?
Yeah, I'm nervous,
do you feel any anxiety or anything like that?
Yeah.
Why aren't I afraid of you? Now, I had read all these things about you, and some people called you the devil incarnate. I don't know who started that. British journalists and all.
I don't know.
And yet, the other day when we were throwing stones into the sea, you were very calm, and you're not terrifying in person.
No, it would have been even... If you'd have come on the horse, maybe I would have turned into a terrifying aspect.
How do you know I have a horse?
I know.
It's amazing. What else do you want to know about me? I have a little time here if you want to talk.
I don't have much, Dick.
I know. I really do appreciate your doing this.
Well, I have about 2 minutes before.
Would you ever do 30 cities in a row this fast again if you...
Yeah. Do it now. Give me a week off, though. I just want a week off.
You could go right back into it again?
Yeah. But a week off, maybe 2 weeks.
Gee.
Some bands do that. I mean, you know, we're not very hard-working, really. Some bands down the road all the time.
Is there ever a temptation right now, when a whole audience is out there waiting for you, to just say, to chuck it and just say, I don't want to do it, I can't go on, it's just, they're asking too much of me? Because you earn every cent with that performance you give. It's unbelievable, the exercise, the energy, the fact that you lose probably 10 pounds a night.
I can't remember what the question was.
I don't remember either now. I completely lost sight of it.
I was saying, yeah, there is a temptation sometimes. When you're not there, you know, when you have a real problem to get there or something, you know. Like the other night when we were in jail. Like...
When you were in jail?
Yeah, I mean, Keith and I were in this thing, and he was one side and I was the other, and we had this wall, and I say, well, doesn't look like we're going to make it, so let's just forget about it and not try and make it. So Keith says, we've got to make it. So I say, okay, we've got to make it. So we start yelling out, we've got to make it, you know. We didn't have to, they did it all. They did, we didn't do it, though. I mean, you know, they did it, got us out on that.
Can you picture yourself at the age 60 doing what you do now?
Yeah, easily, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Going on stage with a cane and moving the way you do?
No, there's a lot of people that do it at 69. I think it's a bit weird, you know, but they seem to still get their rocks off at it. Marlene Dietrich, she still does it, and she's more than 60.
She still does it?
Yeah. She did it in London, yeah.
Really? I didn't realize
she's
that.
60.
I had rumours that she does, but I didn't know
I think I've got the right person. I'm a bit confused at that area there.
Falling in love again, never wanted to.
I don't know anymore.
What am I to do? I can't help it. What am I doing singing?
You're doing very well.
Do you suppose if we... I don't know if there's... Your world seems so different, and yet we seem to be able to talk easily. Do I don't know what it is.
You've got this mania for talking, though. I mean, that's why.
I don't really. I'm not a natural talker. I could go for months without talking. Are you shy? Could you go for weeks without saying a word to anybody?
Yeah,
and enjoy
I do.
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody said I never found a companion who was as companionable as solitude. I don't know who said it, but
That's quite nice.
Can you
Can I
identify with that?
Can I give you the next line? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Cut. You run out of film.
Gee.